Union Square, a place synonymous with New York's hustle and bustle, where the vibe's always electric and where dreams are as common as hot dog stands. But recently, this iconic location turned into a scene that could rival the climax of a blockbuster movie, and the person to blame for is Kai Cenat. With a mission to give back and do something extraordinary for his fans, he decided on a PS5 giveaway. Now most of us would think, cool, a few hundred might show up, right? But here's where things took a twist. Kai may have overlooked a minor detail. He's not just any streamer, he's among the most watched on Twitch. And who forms the majority of his audience? Energetic, eager young people. So when he put out that call, it wasn't a couple of hundred that responded. Thousands of zealous fans flocked to Union Square, anticipating their favorite streamer and possibly a brand new PS5. As you can imagine, things quickly spiraled from there. So what triggered the riot and the ripple effects it had on the crowd? Were people hurt? What's the current status of Kai and his team after such an unprecedented incident? If you're curious about the turmoil that rocked New York City because of a gaming console giveaway, then you're in the right place. Here's what happened. Well, the promise of a free PlayStation 5 console, especially from big names like Kai Cenat III and Phantom, would undoubtedly cause a stir. But the buzz and anticipation soon turned into an uncontrollable crowd that neither the streamers nor the authorities were prepared for. The magnitude of Kai and Phantom's influence might have been somewhat underestimated. Their combined followers, running into the millions, have a significant percentage who are ardent gamers. A free PS5 is not just a gadget, but a golden ticket. So when these fans were told to converge on Union Square Park, they turned up in droves. The problem was the lack of a permit. With no official clearance to hold such a massive event, the situation was a ticking time bomb. By 3 p.m., an hour before the scheduled giveaway, the park was already swarming with fans, with some arriving much earlier in hopes of securing their chances. As the numbers continued to swell, it wasn't long before the nearby streets became choked, causing traffic snarls and pedestrian blockages. As the clock ticked and the promised giveaway time neared, anticipation turned to restlessness. This restlessness soon morphed into unruliness for a few, as there was no sign of the promised PS5s. The atmosphere began to tense up, with the crowd's energy taking a palpable turn. Now things really spiraled that day. Picture this, it's around 4 p.m. in Union Square, and the atmosphere that was once buzzing with excitement suddenly takes a darker turn. Objects like building materials, rocks, even bottles start flying. Then out of nowhere, fireworks explode amidst the crowd. It's like a scene straight out of a movie. But it didn't end there. A group of followers decided to raid a nearby construction site, while another brave bunch decided it was a good idea to challenge police officers, who by this time had riot shields. It's like there was a mini battle in the middle of Manhattan. There's this one snapshot that's been making rounds. A man in a red shirt, blood smeared on his cheek, surrounded by police officers. It looked like a scene from a drama. Cars stuck in the congestion became makeshift climbing walls. Can you imagine being stuck in your car and suddenly there's someone on your roof? That's the level of chaos we're talking about. Traffic was in gridlock, horns blaring, people banging on vehicles. And just when you think it can't get any wilder, some dudes had a sit-down protest, but on wicker chairs from a restaurant. There's a twist. A couple of streets down, there was a raid on a CVS, but not for cash or electronics. These guys were grabbing water and snacks. As the evening darkened, the chaos only intensified. Cars got vandalized, storefronts were damaged, even the poor food cart vendors didn't escape the frenzy. Finally, around 6 p.m., things started to simmer down. But Mayor Eric Adams hinted at something intriguing the next day. He mentioned that there might have been outside agitators trying to stir the pot even more. Makes you wonder, right? So the big question, how many people ended up behind bars? Police arrested 65 people. And get this, nearly half were just kids, juveniles. Also, after that whirlwind of events, guess who ended up being at the heart of all the chaos? Yep, our streamer Mr. Cenat. He wasn't just there to witness the havoc, he faced the music too. Mr. Cenat was slapped with first-degree rioting, which, mind you, is a felony. That's a pretty serious charge, but that's not all. He was also accused of inciting a riot and unlawful assembly. Tough day for a guy who probably just wanted to give away some PS5s, right? But here's a twist. He didn't spend much time behind bars. He was released pretty quickly and given a date to appear in court. Now what a roller coaster that was, right? From a simple intention of giving away PS5s to causing an uproar in Union Square, things escalated way beyond anyone's expectations. It's a stern reminder of how quickly things can spiral when the virtual world meets reality. As always, thank you for tuning in and staying updated with us. If you found this as mind-boggling as we did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and we'll catch you on the next video. Cheers!